Yo, what's up, my peoples? Welcome to another edition of This Week in WWE 2K25, my faction. But today, faster than ever, I'm going to be breaking down these loyalty rewards. And the reason why I am speeding up the process is because we've been doing this for a while, right? I have about over 100 videos on the channel on WWE 2K25, my faction alone, not to think about the amount of my faction content I put up. So what I want to do today is get to it and be in and out, you know what I'm saying? So, because I'm a little fatigued with the mode. We've talked about this in the past. So, Superstar Series 3 on Thursday and Sunday, tokens on Tuesday and Saturday, Friday and Wednesday with the MFP, as well as today, Monday. And in the end, you're going to get a Fearless Basic Pack. This pack may be empty. And why do I say the pack may be empty? If you watch the channel, you already know I've talked so much about getting these packs and don't nothing be in them. So Fearless Pack, you probably won't get anything out of, but another Superstar Series 3 card, which will probably be a dupe, and you get nothing but MFP, and you open another pack and you get nothing out of that. That's been a story for me lately, is why I'm just like, it's kind of pointless in a way. How much time have I wasted on this game? Probably a lot of time. There's games that I should be beating, but I'm wasting time because you don't want to reward me, the player, with some cards. Let's keep it moving. All right, it's the end of the season and it looked like I just got some rank rewards. So I get a good amount of MFP. So in this video, I will be opening up errors packs, of course, even though things are gone. I swear that thing did not move this month. I swear it did not. I'm lucky to have the 52,000 and the 35 tokens. So congratulations to me. I guess I dealt with a lot of drama. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. All right, guys, gearing up for the weekly tower this week. We're going to SmackDown to get a guy who's actually from SmackDown, Tama Tonga, in a reward that is an Evo card. Tama Tonga Ruby card can be transformed, evolved into a Damien. I just said transform. Transformers, which I know about that more than meets the eye. I'm gonna be honest, Tama Tonga look like a Decepticon, does he not? I'm just saying, he does. I can see him working for Megatron. He got a name like a Decepticon, Tama Tonga. I see him and Soundwave working together. Anyway, he could probably come out of Soundwave's chest. All right, him and Roma doing things together. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep it moving. Is this thing theme? We got Sami Zayn, who's now on SmackDown, so it works. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I feel like today they've been listening again. I believe we might get 2 in a row. We may get it. Then we got Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, all representing that SmackDown right now. We ain't seen Tom in a while, but here we go. We doing it. Becky, oh man. Becky's out of place, even though Becky has been showing up on SmackDown. She goes back and forth. But Rhea definitely and Lyra, all these girls are Raw superstars. It's like they started it, but they didn't finish. Fatal 4-Way is the third matchup. And then we got, last but not least, a Fatal 4-Way match in the end. Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Logan Paul. Actually, all these are pretty much SmackDown superstars, though they go to the Raw brand a good bit. So outside of the fourth match, everything was in place. So I'm gonna give it a B-. They came so close. I just like some of these matchups, to be honest, is, you know, people that are very active right now, and it's in the SmackDown arena. So that's what I like to see, you know, things that kind of reflect, you know, what's going on in the real world, and for a good reward. And the reward is not that bad. To have a Tama Tonga that's up there that I can play with and compete in other matches, I'm down with that. Though he probably only gonna be at 89.90 when we're done. Just gonna be honest, I can see it happening that way. Let's keep it moving. When it comes to faction wars, there's nothing to discuss. There are things available, but nothing new. We'll get something like, you know, usually at the beginning of the month. But for now, don't forget that there are some new bosses in there. Get in there and get those new bosses. Okay, I'm going to talk about rank rewards in this video since there's a new season out there. Last season were pure garbage. They're probably going to do the same thing this season because they seem to be getting worse when it comes to rewards, when it comes to at least rank and other in certain places. Though they picked up a little bit with the live events, it seems like rank rewards took a hit from it. So if you place gold, you'll get 2,800 MFP, which actually 28,000 MFP is not that bad. Some of these leaderboard rewards are not that bad for gold, just to be honest. But the rank promotion reward is kind of bad. A Superstar Series 1. Does anybody even need Superstar Series 1 at this point? Then you got if you got 12,000 MFP for, you know, being here. And you see the leaderboard rewards over here where it be up to 36,000, from 34,000 to 36,000 if you place here at the end of the season. Sorry about that, I'm not editing it out. If you heard my background, I do apologize. Keeping it moving. Sapphire, 35 tokens. That's pure garbage. 35 tokens to reach Sapphire after what you do? I don't think so. Honestly, there should be 200 or more tokens for rank placement to guarantee that you be able to get a card and have something left. And not to mention, there's probably another market being released very soon of Pink Diamond. So you got 4,400 to 46,400 if you place. I'm not even talking about the tokens, because the token placement is still pretty bad. 25 for everybody. It doesn't even change as you go up higher. So Damien Priest seems to be the guy this month. They could have gave him a new picture, but they gave him that picture. So rank placement, I'm gonna talk about that first. 44,000 to 46,400. They didn't even upgrade the tokens for the Ruby placement in rank, and they should have did that as well. You got the Pink Diamond. That is not a bad thing. Bad reward, to be honest. If you want to look at the badges, there you go. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but he has a lot of amethyst badges. That's not bad. I didn't even look. What's the pay badge? Resiliency. All right. Keeping the moon, amethyst, same thing. Usually they give you another reward, but for some reason, usually the other reward glows or something. This one is not glowing. Maybe I need to update my game again or something, but usually it has some kind of different effects on the second reward, but this Pink Diamond doesn't have any effects on it. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just a glitch. They didn't do it themselves yet. Maybe when you get it, it will have the effects on it. So 48,000 to 50,000 on this, and they did give you an extra 5 for placing amethyst after all the drama you go through to get here. Diamond reward would be 54,000 up to 6,000 with 35 tokens and 70 tokens on top. 70 tokens. What you give for 70 tokens? They already know, man. I thought that's why we did the new token rush, because we was gonna do better with tokens. But here in rank rewards, no, we're not. If you make it the Pink Diamond, you get 4,500 automatically, which I think that's trash in a way, and that's because if you place Diamond, you get 54,000. But if you get here, your rank reward is only 4,500. What? It should at least be 54, should it not? So then you get 62,000 and up if you stay there. And it was 40 tokens, which we already said. But this, also Galaxy Opal, 6,500 you can place into Galaxy Opal. 74,000 up to 86,000 MFP. If you make it to the top, you also get an Amethyst Cosmetic Pack, and it won't let you look at it. I wish you could look at it, but you can't look at it. So, yeah, there you have it. And I spend the majority of my time talking about these these rank rewards, man. It starts off today with the one-on-one matchup. The one-on-one matchup using male superstars. All right, we headed to the main event, which are the live events. So the live events, what is going down? Let's see. You got replays with Palooza. If you didn't know about that, well, it's not really a replay, but I think we talked about this already. I think I talked about the Palooza match. I could be wrong. But if you have the fearless Damien Priest, you can get into the Palooza matchup. Damien versus House of Black. Then you got this one with Damien too. Damien versus the Daredevil. We talked about these. I'm not going to talk about these. We're just going to ease on down the road. If you want about some of these other events, watch my other videos. We have discussed them. We discussed all these. So when we go over this side, the upcoming events has nothing right now. And that's usually what we talk about. We usually talk about what's going down with the upcoming live events, but right now there's nothing there. I'm not sure why there's nothing there. It's kind of odd as crap to me that there's nothing there. There's got to be something in the works, right? It's got to be. If there's not, something's weird going on. And speaking of weird, we all know that there's going to be a world tour update. We've seen what Witty Witterson have shown us. We've seen it, but there's nothing going on. So let's go ahead and waste some money on card packs real quick. Let's do well, I'm not wasting money. Let's waste some MFB on card packs real quick. I think I'm only gonna do one. All right, so let's purchase with MFB. It's open now. Let's see if we get anything out of it. Lately, I feel like I've had, well, I shouldn't have said that. I should have knocked on wood. I was gonna say I had luck with, and just dupes across the board, man. You ever notice like people are getting the same cards, man? People are getting the same cards. It's ridiculous. People are getting the same cards and not really pulling anything. This is another reason why people not buying from you, 2K. Your goal was to make people purchase more this year, but you lost their trust by making bad pull rates at extreme prices. Excessive grinding that has killed the community to the point that they do not want to grind. Your biggest fans of the mode, like myself and the others that are in my comment section, and you may say like, oh, you only have 5K or so people following you. I think it'd be about up 6K. I could be wrong. I don't really look at it every day, but you know, but just imagine I got an army of thousands of people behind me that aren't technically, that's the people you want to listen to. If you could get all of them today to buy $10 in my faction, how much richer would you be? I'm just saying. With that being said, thank you guys for watching another edition of This Week in WWE 2K25 My Faction. This has been the Raw Breakdown. Enjoy Raw. I'm already late for Raw. I'm late for everything, but I'll catch you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.